So, ever since Marvel has announced Doctor Doom, everyone is talking only about Doctor Doom, and why not? After all, Doctor Doom is the main villain of Marvel's multiverse series. But yes, Doctor Doom is just a villain, and if we talk about Marvel's upcoming movies, then we are going to see many more villains in them, and some of those villains are very dangerous. So that's why in today's video, let us talk about all those upcoming villains of Marvel, and out of all of them, know the top 10 villains who are going to appear in MCU movies very soon. So this video is going to be very amazing, so all of you must watch it till the end. And if any of you is watching our channel for the first time, then he should quickly subscribe to our channel and set the bell icon next to the subscribe button to all, so that as soon as any latest video of our channel is uploaded, you can be the first to see that video. And yes, like today, we are going to talk about the upcoming MCU movies. We are talking about villains. Similarly, we will also talk about the upcoming movies of MCU tomorrow, so that you do not miss that video at all. Keep the bell icon next to the subscribe button set to all, and also tell me in the comments how excited you all are for that video. And along with all this, like the video as well, because we get motivation only from your likes and comments. So let us put all these things aside now and start this amazing video of today, number 10, The Leader. So, the Leader is one of the biggest villains of Marvel Comics, and that is because the Leader is such a character who is not only physically powerful, but along with that his mind is also very sharp. And if you all have noticed, then the Leader was shown to us in MCU's The Incredible Hulk. In MCU's Hulk movie, we were shown a doctor whose name was Samuel Stuns, and when this same guy was Bruce Banner's while he was helping him recover, at that time a little blood fell on the injury on his head, due to which that blood went into his body, and his body underwent physical transformation, and then he became the Leader. Talking about the powers of the Leader, he is literally very powerful, and he can do all the abilities that can be used from the mind, such as telepathy, telekinesionism, and he is planning something that can cause a lot of harm to the superheroes of MCU. So that's why we have to see what the Leader does. Number 9, Mr. Sinister is basically a very popular villain of Marvel, but yes, he is not majorly a villain of Avengers, but of X-Men. In Marvel Comics, Mr. Sinister is basically a psycho-scientist who is after the genes of the mutes, and basically his plan is to acquire the genes of the mutes and then get his powers through that. Increase it so that there is no one in the whole world to stop him. Mr. Sinister is very powerful, and if we talk about his powers, then he can do telepathy, can control teleconnection up to the molecular level, can change his shape as he wants, and if he wants, he can teleport himself anywhere as well. Marvel is planning a proper movie about X-Men inside MCU, and that is why if everything goes well, then it is possible that Marvel may use Mr. Sinister against X-Men in MCU. Number 8, Venom. So, Venom is going to appear in MCU. I probably don't even need to tell this, and that is because in the ending scene of Spider-Man No Way Home, we saw that when Eddie Brock goes back to his universe, then even after his return, a small piece of the body of the Venom symbiote remains in the MCU universe, and now that is why when MCU's Spider-Man 4 will be released, then this Venom synth will be used in the same movie, which can happen that first stick to Spider-Man's body and form a suit for him and increase his powers a lot, just like we all saw in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, and exactly like what happened in that movie, the same can happen here as well. That is, as soon as Tom Holland's Spider-Man in MCU Spider-Man 4 will come to know that this Venom symbiote in his body is slowly corrupting him, only then he will remove the symbiote from his body, and then that symbiote will make someone else its host and make him Venom, and then in this way his Venom will also enter the MCU. Venom is a very prominent, powerful, and popular villain, and that's why Marvel will probably bring Venom inside the MCU as soon as possible. Number 7, Red Hulk. So Red Hulk is also a very big villain of Marvel Comics, which we are going to see in MCU in Captain America Brave New World. Along with this, the trailers of Captain America Brave New World Red Hell has also been shown in the movie, and not only this, but many big fights of Red Hell have also been planned in the movie, out of which Red Hell will have a fight with Sam Wilson's Captain America. Talking about the powers of Red Hulk, it is as powerful as Hulk. That is, whatever powers Hulk has, Red Hulk also has all those powers. But yes, there is a difference between Hulk and Red Hulk, that where Hulk is a superhero and he stops himself from destruction, Red Hulk is a proper villain. That is why there is no limit to his destruction, which means if Red Hulk once becomes uncontrolled and starts causing destruction, then he will cause a lot of destruction. But yes, this is the thing that is going to give a lot of fun to us fans. Number 6, Ares. So in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we saw Odin, Thor, Frigga, Loki, and in Thor's 4th film, Thor Love and Thunder, we also saw Hercules and Zeus, and that is why if we see there's only one such popular greedy chord, which Marvel has not shown yet, and that is the Kree Cord Ares. Now, if seen, Ares is also the son of Zeus like Hercules, but yes, we have always seen in Marvel Comics that Ares and Hercules have never got along with each other. Along with this, Ares has mostly been shown as a villain in the comics who has always fought with Hercules and Thor, and now, because Ares is the god of war, so his powers are also very high, and that is why as soon as Ares appears in the MCU, he is going to change the MCU completely. However, as far as seeing Ares in the MCU is concerned, we have already been given a hint about that because if you all remember, then inside the third film of Thor i.e. Thor Gang Rock, we were also shown the statue of Ares' face in the Sakaar planet, and along with this, if we talk about the fourth film of Thor i.e. Thor Love Thunder, then if you have seen the post-cutscene of that movie, then you must have come to know that in that movie, in the ending, the fight between Thor and Hercules has been set up, and if we talk about fan theory, then at this time, such a fan theory is coming out that when Hercules and Thor will fight in the Thor Fave of MCU, then Ares will get powers from their fight at that time, and with the help of those powers, Ares will become so powerful that he will come to destroy the whole world, after which Hercules and Thor will come together, and then they will go and face Ares, number 5 Sentry. So for all those who do not know Sentry, let me tell them that Sentry is the most powerful superhero of Marvel. That is, there is no such superhero in the entire Marvel universe who can defeat Sentry. Sentry is the character who has the powers of 1,000 exploding sauces, and not only this, but in the World War Hulk storyline of Marvel Comics, when Hulk becomes uncontrollable and in a very angry state starts killing the Illuminati team, then, at that time, face Ares, number 5 Sentry. So for all those who do not know Sentry, let me tell them that Sentry is the most powerful superhero of Marvel. That is, there is no superhero in the entire Marvel universe who can defeat Sentry. Sentry is the character who has the powers of 1,000 exploding sauces, and not only this, but in the World War Hulk storyline of Marvel Comics, when Hulk becomes uncontrollable and in a very angry state starts killing the Illuminati team, then, at that time, Hercules and Thor will come together, and then they will face the Illuminati team. Sentry comes forward to stop him, and not only this, Sentry also stops him at that time. However, here you all can think that when I am calling Sentry a superhero, then why have I kept him in the list of villains? So, basically the answer to this is that the Sentry is going to be seen in the Thunderbolts movie of MCU, and regarding the story of that movie, it is being said that the main villain of that entire movie is going to be Sentry, and in the same movie, Sentry will also fight with the team of Thunderbolts, but yes, later on Sentry will understand that he is doing wrong, and for this he will start supporting goodness, but yes, in MCU, Sentry's introduction will be as a villain only, number 4 Galactus. So, Galactus is one of the most powerful villains of Marvel, and that is because Galactus is not an ordinary man, but he is a cosmic entity. We can guess the powers of Galactus only from the fact that the Heralds of Galactus, that is, his disciples, just like Silver Surfer, they are all so powerful that they can destroy a planet with their power, and the amazing thing is that Galactus has given them all their cosmic powers. So if Galactus wants, he can destroy not only planets, but even galaxies by using his cosmic powers. Galactus is so powerful that he can kill many celestial beings of Marvel Comics, and not only this, but whenever Galactus feels hungry, he eats up an entire planet and feeds on the energy obtained from that planet. It has been confirmed about Galactus that Galactus is going to be the main villain of MCU's Fantastic Four movie. That is, in that movie, Galactus will face the Fantastic Four where, according to the storyline, he will come to devour the Earth. That is, he will come to eat the Earth. And then, at the same time, the Fantastic Four team will stop him. And now, because the Fantastic Four movie is coming next year, that is why you can all say that Galactus is going to appear in MCU within a year, number 3. Now, so, if all of you have been watching my channel, then it is not possible that you all do not know Null, and that is because we have talked a lot about Null on the channel, even what is the origin of Null, who can kill Null, and who has killed Null. We have also made videos on all these topics. If you want to see, then you all can go to our channel and watch it. Talking about Null, Null is so powerful that there are only a few characters in Marvel Comics who can defeat Null. Otherwise, there's no one in the whole Marvel who can even stand in front of Null. Null is the creator of all the Sims, and not only this, but the necrology is also going to happen very soon. And that is because for some time, many such rumors are coming out from which we are getting to know that also has to come forward. Now, I think this thing may take some time to happen, but yes, Null is such a powerful and popular villain that Marvel and Sony cannot live without using him. That is why Null is also going to appear in MCU very soon. Number 2 is the Beyonder. So, basically there is not just one Beyonder in Marvel Comics, but there are many Beyonders, and their name is called Beyonders because all of them belong to the Beyonder race. These Beyonders are extremely powerful in Marvel Comics. In fact, their power level is so high that whatever they want to do, they can do it in the blink of an eye. Now, Beyonder is also a villain in Marvel because these people have tried to destroy the universe and the entire multiverse many times for their own pleasure. Even the secret verse in Marvel also happens because of the Beyonders, and not only this, but in the old secret verses of Marvel Comics, Beyonder creates a planet for fun and puts all the villains and heroes of Marvel inside that planet and then kills them. He makes everyone fight in the planet only so that he can enjoy watching their fight. However, if we talk about Bondar's appearance in MCU, then Bondar is directly connected to the storyline of Secret Verse because of course it is the Beyonder who starts the Secret Verse. So, it is possible that when the Secret Verse starts in MCU, Bondar is shown to us at that time, and then the same Bondar starts the Secret Verse in Marvel. Number 1, Doctor Doom. So, now Marvel has already announced this thing in the comics that Doctor Doom is going to be the main villain of Marvel's multiverse saga, and that is why whether any other villain is confirmed or not, Doctor Doom is absolutely confirmed in MCU. Doom is one of the most powerful and popular villains of Marvel, and not only this, but in the Secret Verse event of Marvel Comics, Doom also acquires the powers of all the Beyonders after the entire multiverse is destroyed, and after that he becomes the most powerful in the multiverse, and then he goes and becomes the most powerful in the multiverse. He creates battle for himself and rules the entire battle world, and not only this, but at that time there is no character that is not under the control of Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is the villain of Marvel Comics who can make a comeback to Marvel as well as being seen in MCU, and not only this, but the destruction that Thanos caused in Infinity War and Endgame in MCU is even bigger than that. Doctor Doom is going to show in Avengers Secret Words. So friends, these were the top 10 villains who are going to be seen in MCU very soon. By the way, if according to you, there is any other villain who can be seen in MCU, then you can also tell his name in the comments, and yes, if you like this video, then you guys can like this video as well as comment, and those who have not subscribed to the channel can also subscribe to the channel quickly. So that's all for today's video. Let's end this video here. I will meet you in some other such great video. Until then, goodbye too.